Hello, hello, hello. Let's see who is on right now. Let's see if I can add in a participant. Start a poll, start a Q&A. First time going live here, so we shall see how this works out. Let's see here. I know there's only one person in here, Sarah. I imagine that that's you. I'm just trying to see how I can get you on here. Let's see how to add how to add a guest on YouTube Live without a software. Can I invite you on? Pin message, report move, put user in timeout, add or what the hell? Let's see. Can I add a guest to a YouTube stream? Edit, select your video and broadcast settings. Go live together. I don't see that option. So trying to see how I can get you on here. Add as moderator, but I want you on here with me. Let me see. Invite a co-streamer. Okay, but can I? I'm just also waiting for some more people to join on. I'm trying to get Sarah in here. We're learning something today. Okay. You see, there's still a few people in the chat here. Let me see. Okay. Oh, I wonder. I don't want to like share my screen per se, but okay, Sarah, go on Zoom. I'm going to quickly send you a Zoom link and share my screen, and hopefully that should work to get you on here. We're trying all new things right now. Let's see. Okay. Share. Nope, not that kind of share. Copy invite link. Here we go. All right, Sarah. I'm about to text you invite link for Zoom, and then I'm just going to share my screen on Zoom so we can get you on here. Hopefully that should work. Bear with us, guys. I'm trying to get Sarah on here as well. I'm also going to fix my light here because I look a little scary. I don't know how I can fix the brightness on here. I'm just a whole mess today, guys.
Okay.
You're on Zoom?
Yeah.
I hear you.
Lizzie.
If anybody else that's in the live stream, can you guys just enter in the chat here? Let me know if you guys can hear Sarah.
I have to turn my live stream off because it wouldn't let me have that and Zoom going at the same time.
That's fair. Oh, this is the screen I want to share. And I'm gonna turn off my Zoom camera so that you can only see one of me. But hey, we learned something new today. So apparently I could have just literally done the live through Zoom because that's literally what I'm paying Zoom for. But I didn't know how to originally set it up. So the more you know, now we can figure this out for next time.
We learning.
Much
We vibe.
easier. We have 4 people currently watching, so thank y'all. Oh, that's why. I don't know. Okay.
I'm posting on my Instagram story, and then you'll have full undivided attention.
Thank you to everybody that is here right now. And this was a very eventful 24 hours, if I do say so myself.
It feels like Sandoval all over again.
No, that's like actually what it felt like. And I'm at such a loss for words on what has transpired over the last day.
It's literally insane.
All right.
Crazy. I'm putting the live stream up on my television so that I can see your face.
My bright white
And
face.
I know what it looks like. But without the sound on, because I don't need that. You're right here.
I was literally putting together my new gaming chair while I was watching tonight's episode.
I love that for you.
I'm actually, I'm pleasantly impressed because it was not super heavy bringing inside the house. It was extremely easy putting it all together. Like Maxwell didn't even get home until after I finished putting mine together. And then I made him bring it upstairs though to put it in the office. His is still sitting in the box downstairs. Like I couldn't be bothered to do his. So now,
sorry, Max.
Huh?
Sorry, Maxie, you're on your own.
Yeah, on your own.
Oh, look, here we are on my television.
Stop. So let me know if you're in the live chat. Can anybody, I just want to make sure you guys can hear us.
Center myself, actually. Let's get on camera here.
Are you able to watch the live stream at all on YouTube? Like if you put it on your phone, would you be able to hear yourself?
I can check right now. Hold on. Like if you put it on your phone, would you be able to hear yourself? I can. Yes, my voice is on the stream.
Woohoo! We're in business.
The TV told me we're Gucci. We're Gucci. We're Gucci.
Fucking go. All right. So, okay. Fuck it. It's 10:12. It's a Thursday night. Everybody's fresh off of Love Island. Let's get fucking started. Despite today's activities, I still did not feel the need to change the live chat name because Tom Sandoval is still a subhuman. And I
still,
still
trash.
I'm going to take a moment though. I'm going to have my I told you so moment with you because for anybody who has seen our Vanderpump Rules part 3 reunion video, which by the way was probably one of our most popular videos so far. Not that we're that popular right now, but that still says a lot. We had a moment where you thought that Tom Sandoval was actually being somewhat genuine in his apology to Ariana, in his like, oh, we'll deal with the lawyers. Oh, Rachel is soulless for wanting to sue Ariana. And now look what happened. And now look what happened.
Okay, sometimes we make mistakes. Sometimes we're a little too optimistic and want to see the best in people, and sometimes we're wrong.
We joke about this on our podcast like all the time about how Sarah and I are like the opposite sides of the spectrum. Sarah is like the more optimistic, will try to see the good in everybody, and I'm just like, no, fuck that. If you fool me once, you're done.
This is why we make a great team, because we're just yin and yang and we come together.
Yes.
And it's just, yeah. I said when I thought he was genuine that I would eat my words if I was wrong, and I will grab a fork. Okay, I was wrong.
You had your words served to you on a platter, and just with a whole array, like. So
he really went here. Here's my trash. Eat it.
So for anybody who's been living under a rock for the last 24 hours, Tom Sandoval, it was reported by Us Weekly as an exclusive that he was going to be suing Ariana Madix for basically finding out that he cheated on his phone when she found illicit videos a illicit video of Rachel Leviss, who was her really close friend at the time. She found those videos without authorization, despite having the passcode to his phone. This caused a complete shitstorm on social media because not only did he and his girlfriend Victoria Lee delete their Instagrams the morning that this all broke out, but then with nowhere else to go, the fandom decides to go crazy in the Schwartz and Sandy's Instagram page, where Greg is screenshotted saying, "I'm not thrilled," indicating that they had no idea that this was going to be happening.
Listen, I don't condone going to the businesses' pages and doing that because it is other people's livelihoods at stake. But I will say I have zero sympathy for the shitstorm that's coming, because you know who you got in bed with. Like, he has proven over the last year to be somebody that you should not be doing business with.
Repeatedly.
Like, he barely shows up. He's barely there. He's off touring with his dinky ass little cover band. Like, come on, bro.
I'm sure the band tour has gone completely stale at this point as well.
No, like, literally, who is going? Because I won't even hate watch him anymore.
I can't be bothered with it. So now, right, in the last 24 hours, so yesterday, was this Tuesday or Wednesday? I don't even know where no, this was Wednesday. So Katie has responded. Sheena has responded. Schwartz has deleted the birthday post for Tom Sandoval, probably so that he wouldn't have to deal with all of the comments. I'm sure that they're still friends.
James liked Sir Rule's post about it. I haven't seen him make a comment, but he has liked a post indicating that he agrees that Tom is wrong. Crickets from Lauren from Utah.
Naturally, because she's in her little bubble. She's baking,
She's too busy having a fucking monsoon for a baby. Like, what the fuck is that? I don't even...
Wearing a dress that she shaded Ariana for back in season 9.
I literally can't with her. I am so done with fucking Lauren from Utah. I can't even, bro. I can't even.
I find also the timing to be very interesting, that this lawsuit gets brought out into the media, and then on the same day, it is announced that Vanderpump Rules was nominated for another Emmy for Outstanding Unstructured Reality Program. And I sense a conspiracy here. I'm feeling a type of way about the timing of all of this.
Oh, it's sus as fuck.
Sus as fuck. So Victoria Lee,
especially too with the Love Island numbers having just come out last week.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. And they can tell me till they're blue in the face that this was just something that was tied up in with the lawsuit that they already have with Rachel. I don't give a fuck. You can tell me that all you want. But the timing in which it is happening is suspicious as fuck. Okay? It's snake-like, it's gross, and I don't like it.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
That's weird. It's the same with fucking Penny's lawsuit, okay? Y'all are dropping these like shitty ass things at like very convenient times.
Yeah, very convenient times indeed. Naturally, too, we forgot to mention, not only is Lauren from Utah crickets, but also Lisa Vanderpump, also crickets. Not a word. But you know what I did notice this morning? The Tom comments are being flooded. Flooded with the hate. The Tom comments are going wild. Like, it's so bad.
The show is dead. I'm sorry. The show is fucking done. It's done. How do you come back from this?
Somebody commented on something that I saw on Instagram today when I was leaving work, and they said, like, Bravo probably gave Tom like some sort of threat that they weren't going to hire him again. But who's to say they were going to hire him back anyway if the show is gone? I think at this point now, people are feeling very set on the fact that they don't want to fucking watch this anymore. This isn't fun for us anymore.
No.
We spent a year and a half talking about Sandoval, and now here we still are again talking about Sandoval because he just keeps rehashing it.
Oh, and then has the audacity at the end of his stupid ass little statement to say, so we can both move on. Sir, she moved on a year ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think that him pulling
done with this shit for like a year, okay? She don't talk about you. She's not going on live streams still. Like, she's let it go. The only two people that haven't moved on are you and your dumbass mistress whose name she keeps changing.
No, seriously though. She's not talking about anything aside from like just the projects that she's doing. By the way, guys, we bought tickets for one of her showings in Chicago for later in August. I'm so excited.
I am gonna cry.
I'm so excited. I've never seen Chicago before.
Really?
Never seen it before. So I am pumped to see her.
Oh my God, I love this for you. It's one of my all-time faves. I've seen it twice.
But this one's gonna hit, like, I'm sure, the hardest for you.
Oh, okay, listen, you know me. Me and Kayla, we're the same human, okay? We cry at everything. So, like, I'm gonna be so excited that I'm gonna be sitting there just like,
yeah.
It's fine. And then we'll meet her at the stage door and I will go mute because I won't know what to say.
Yeah. So, basically.
And I'll be looking at her and you'll have to talk to the both of us.
I know, it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a great time. I haven't been to a Broadway show in so long, so this is going to be a really, really good time.
It's gonna be so much fun. And Chicago is such a fun show.
I've heard. I've only ever known the Cell Block Tango because I did it once in a dance class. I was taking jazz, and of course, you can't do a jazz class and not use the Cell Block Tango.
No, it's a classic. Yeah,
love that song. Love that song. So I'm pretty excited to see it in like a Broadway setting. Also, Gabby Windy did the Cell Block Tango for her like finale dance on Dancing with the Stars. Oh, made me fall in love with it all over again.
The choreography for Vigilante shit on the Eras tour is inspired by a Cell Block Tango.
No shit.
I caught that shit right away. That first live stream and all the first videos coming out of the Vigilante shit choreography, I was like, that's motherfucking Cell Block Tango.
I love
and then everyone in the comments is like, oh my God, this is such cool choreography. And then you got all the theater kids going, I know that.
Right. Okay, so it only took a few hours yesterday for Victoria Lee to go back on to Instagram. Tom Sandoval today came back on Instagram to essentially tell the public after all the backlash that he's gotten over the last 24 hours, that he had called off the lawsuit. He fired Mark Garagos as his lawyer, who, by the way, is the brother of the attorney that's representing Rachel, which is not being talked about enough. People are only just finding out that they're related.
That is so fucking shady. That is so shady, right? Which makes this lawsuit that he told Tom to do this. In his statement today, he said he was told to do XYZ to help in his case. And it feels shady as fuck because it really feels like one brother is helping the other brother.
Well, that's why I feel a conspiracy going on there.
It's just weird, and I don't like it. And I agree. We're not talking about it enough. It feels like a weird conflict of interest kind of thing, like how doctors aren't supposed to operate on their family. I feel like brothers, siblings should not be able to. It shouldn't happen. It's weird. It's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. It gives off like, is there something else that we don't know about with Tom and Rachel? Why would they be suing each other and working with the brothers? And the other thing too that is weird and shady is that Tom swore in his statement that he didn't really fully understand the capacity of what his lawyer was up to when filing this lawsuit. I don't believe that, because how are you going to allow your lawyer to act in a way that is not fully transparent to you? That's number one. Number two, you've been working with this lawyer for months. So
Yeah.
what do you mean that he didn't fully explain something to you? How? I don't get that part at all.
No,
You did want this to happen.
Like, you're stupid. We all agree Tom is dumb as fuck. But like, you're that dumb that you don't understand what you're doing. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. So I don't know what to believe. He clearly must have a new PR team too, because that statement was written a little too well.
Oh, that was not Tom's words at all.
No, of course not.
I guarantee after the whole Billy Lee shenanigans that he got a whole new PR team, because that should not have gone down the way it did. That should have been shut down like real fast.
It's just been one thing after another. And I said this when the Billy Lee thing happened. I'm going to say it again right now. Tom is just constantly the common denominator in everything. He is just simply repugnant.
Yes. Yeah.
Like, he's trash. But
subhuman.
So Tom Sandoval is subhuman. Sandoval's a liar. Sandoval's a liar. Okay. So now let's talk about some Love Island.
This episode was so sweet. I feel like I cried like 4 times.
This was a really, really sweet episode. I absolutely loved it. I don't want to get too ahead of myself. I'm glad that we just simply got only family discussions throughout the whole episode. This was really nice. So we'll start at the very beginning. We start the episode right away, like right after the challenge is done. Everybody's back at the villa, and I'm glad they didn't give us too much fluff here, like at all. You're gonna make all 6 people that are watching this video. You're gonna make them all yawn.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. There's a lot of medication in my system right now. Okay, I'm getting over strep. Let me live.
I know. You sound better though.
Yeah, I did take a cough suppressant before we got on here so that I would hopefully cough less. Because it was a nightmare today.
Yeah.
It was a lot. Anyway, that's why I'm tired. Okay, I got a lot going on in here.
Yeah. I was getting a little nervous about how the family conversation with Aaron and Kaylor was going to go, because we start off right away with Aaron still not understanding that he fucked up when he went to Casa, and he's getting all defensive about it with Kaylor when she's just simply warning him, don't do that with my family.
I literally want to like take one of the plethora of pillows on all of the furniture and just like whack them upside the head.
I thought you were going to say smother him.
I was trying to be less violent.
Yeah, don't worry.
Maybe
I got that for you. Also, there was nothing really much else. Everybody else was just kind of chatting amongst themselves, talking either about like family calls or whatever else. And so they go to bed. It's funny. I wrote in my notes here that I'm fully convinced at this point everyone is fucking in that bedroom. And sure enough, we go into that next day and Cassie immediately confirms it. They were fucking
that
hardcore.
Rob was. I only told Aaron. He won't tell anyone.
Well, sir, you are on television. You're talking about
Also,
it.
it's not everyone was wearing, like, I remember, was it last week before, Nicole was like, oh, she wore, like, the little, like, earplug things to bed. So obviously there are some nights where they're plugging their ears so they can't hear anything, which is probably a good idea. So maybe not everyone in that room was aware of what was happening, but, like, let's be real, guys, okay? You're, like, 4 feet away from each other, okay? Everybody knows.
Well, and to add to your point too, they're not only just wearing earplugs because of like who's fucking and stuff. They also have to wear earplugs because of Miguel's snoring, because apparently it's bad.
Miguel. I swear to God, every time I see his name or I'm reading it in a Reddit comment or someone says it, I just have Kane's little Miguel.
Right. But I made sure to bring up the Cassie thing with her and Rob because Rob has basically finally met his match now. He finally has somebody in the villa that's just as horny as him.
Yes.
He's been talking about trying to ejaculate since he got there with every girl that he was coupled up with. And now he has Cassie. It's like a match made in heaven. And to make it even better, they've already met before.
Yeah. Which honestly, I think is kind of nice that there's not this awkward getting to know each other phase. They already know each other enough to kind of like be one step ahead if it was like a brand new bombshell.
Yeah.
But it's giving Sahara Desert, okay? I'm watching them and it's boring. There's nothing. They're giving 0.
Because I think at this point it's Rob. He seems so emotionally unavailable and checked out at this point.
He's like stunted as fuck.
Yeah. He's not really like giving anything at this point.
And they keep saying that he's an onion. He has layers. That'd be the thickest onion I've ever seen in my goddamn life, though.
You're gonna need like a whole butcher's knife just to get fully through to that onion.
Like I get that some people don't open up right away and it takes a little bit, but like the man is just dull. There's no substance. He's just a snake tattoo in overalls. That's
Literally.
it.
Snake tattoo and overalls. Could not have been any better with it. What was I?
Honestly, him and Aaron have more of a connection than they have either one of them have with any girl they've been paired with.
Yeah, they should have been coupled up from the start.
Like Rob is I was just thought about this. The way that Rob is with Aaron, you do not see him like that with any girl he's been paired with. It is always just very physical and very surface level. But with Aaron, he like gets a little deeper. And I'm like, just be like that with girls, bro.
Well, that's not completely true. He was like that with Leah.
That's okay. That's true.
With Leah.
That was so long ago. I've completely forgotten. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, I remember what I was gonna say now. I did love on Tuesday during the heart rate challenge when Cassie came out and she's like making her rounds with the guys and she gets to Rob and they're like, "Oh, hello, good to see you again. How you doing?"
That was so cracked out. That challenge in itself was really, really funny. Definitely one of my favorite ones so far.
Oh, hard. We need to take a moment for the heart rate challenge the other night because Max and I were sitting on the couch and we're watching it. And I swear to you, both of us were just dying, scream laughing the whole time.
So fucking funny. The costumes, fucking Harrison coming out of store.
Yes.
The one-liners, like it was so good. It was so good.
Leah was my standout because of her one-liners. She was so good with them and so smooth with them.
Miguel was gagged. The man was done.
He's clearly done that before. Like, try to tell me that he was not one of those Magic Mike dancers.
Oh, hell yeah. But Leah's whole dance, the man was stunned, speechless. Actually, every guy, when their girl came out, they were just like, Done. Couldn't breathe.
Janae especially needs her flowers.
God, Kenny was done. Kenny was like, no heartbeat. He was dead. She killed him.
She killed me when she said, "You lay there and watch this." I was like, "Oh my god,
yes, ma'am.
An icon."
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, please. I will sit here and I felt like I was Kenny in that moment. I'm like,
oh my god. Yes. It was so good. It was so good. I kept having to pause and rewind to like look at the guys' faces more and like catch what the girls were saying when the guys were dancing because it was just so funny. And I feel like I missed so many things that I just had to go back and be like, wait, that was really funny.
Yeah. And for the guys, Kenny probably was also my standout because he set the bar so high being the first one out there and he did so well.
So good. So good.
I agree with what Miguel said.
They all got into it and just put the awkwardness of it aside because I feel like I would have been like Kaylor said, where like you're trying to be sexy, but like it just fails epically. That would have been me. I feel like I would have get so lost in the awkwardness of it and like overthink it too much. And I'm glad that nobody did because it was just so good.
I would have they leaned into it perfectly. I would have been the same. When you're trying so hard, it just becomes unsexy, and that's exactly probably what I would have done as well.
Yeah.
And then there was Cordell with the lisp and like the nerdy look, and like it was so great. Everybody else was like meh after that, minus Miguel.
The list was so funny.
Yeah, so those two were great. The heart rate challenge was by far my favorite challenge.
Oh, the best challenge we've had so far. Oh yeah.
But back to tonight's episode. They go straight into the calls with the family. So of course we get Kaylor and Aaron first. We're getting those two out of the way.
Thank God.
I know that in one of the Love Island USA Facebook groups, Kaylor's mom was very vocal about her thoughts on Aaron and just watching
I saw
Kaylor.
Someone put them on the subreddit. I saw them.
I did not think it was actually her mom at first. I was like, why is everybody believing this at face value? Like, granted, I didn't bother to check. So, like, I was just like, I guess I'll take everybody's word for it. I guess it is her mom. And, you know, her parents were so cute.
Oh, so sweet. I adore her sister cracked me the fuck up though. Because she's like, I don't like you. Do we really like him?
Right? And the brother was like, stop crying. Like, you're crying too much.
Some shit Mikey would say to me after if I was like that, he would have been like, why are you crying so much? Calm the fuck down, bro.
I believe that, actually. Completely believe that. Your
brother would some of us are just hyper emotional and we cry all the time.
Your brother would literally be like, what the fuck are you doing?
He'd be roasting the fuck out of me.
Yes, he would. But overall, right, despite Aaron's fuck ups, obviously they're happy to see Kaylor happy. They seem very, very supportive of Aaron. They do clearly like Aaron. I'm proud that Aaron was very respectful to the parents.
Yes.
So that did not go how I expected it to, but in the best way. And then surprise, Aaron's family is joining the chat. We have his mom, his brother, his abuela, which I thought was really cute.
It was so cute.
These were, again, also very, very sweet family interactions. Apparently, Kaylor and Aaron's moms have been texting each other for a while. I
want to know how that happened. Who reached out first?
And how did they find each other? Right? Like, I guess did they just happen to be in the same Love Island Facebook group, or?
Imagine that. She's just like reading the comments, like, oh shit, I think that's Kaylor's mom. And then they're like, Facebook message, yo, what's up? Right? Are you Kaylor's mom? Yes, I am. Are you Aaron's mom? Yes. Liddy, let's discuss our children.
Are you Aaron's mom? Yes, I am Aaron's mom. Are you Kayla's mom? Yes, I am Kayla's mom. Oh my God. But I do like that Aaron's family also did hold him accountable for his actions at Casa. They
Yes.
seem very supportive of the relationship overall. Hopefully this means that Aaron will actually like put some respect on Kayla going forward. But I don't think I'm sold on that, to be honest with you.
I am not sold at all. I doubt they're going to make it past the vote tomorrow.
I still think they will, to be honest with you. I think enough people are going to buy into their like makeup story that I think people are still going to vote for them, or did still vote for them.
You know what? I wonder if I could see the percentages on the app.
Probably. Yeah, you probably still could see the polls and stuff. But that was the end of Kayla and Aaron's family calls. So next we get Nicole and Kendall's, which also very vanilla, not much going on, but it was really sweet. Nicole's dad started crying at one point, and
did you know, side note, did you know there's a Villa Weekly on the app?
Yeah, don't they post it on Instagram every week?
I didn't notice until right now, and all I just saw was mothering.
Yes. Oh my God, I fucking love that look so much.
Anyway, I got distracted. I'm so sorry.
No, because I what I like about the Insider too is that they show the signs, the star signs of all the contestants. Kind of salty that Kayla is, well, now Cassie is also one of the only Capricorns in the villa right now. But I also laughed because Kayla is a Capricorn and Aaron is a Gemini. And I personally loved that because like I'm a Capricorn and Max is a Gemini. So I was like, maybe there is a chance they'll work. I don't know, but
oh, I knew Nicole was a Libra. That tracks. Janae is a Sag, also tracks.
Yeah.
Leah's a Leo. Tracks.
Yeah. I don't know enough about like Libras and Leos and stuff.
Let's just say I may be an Aries sun, but the rest of me is a Libra. So just consider me a Libra. Aw, that's so fun.
Right? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff
like
going
photos and stuff. Wait, this is so cute. Oh my God. Wait, there's pictures from the Heartbreak Challenge.
Wait, which pictures did they use?
Hold on. Hold on.
Oh goodness.
I don't think it's gonna show it on here because it keeps
keeps blurring your stuff.
There's Rob was the one who dressed up. Yeah, that's Rob. There's one of Rob in front of somebody doing his little
doing his little cowboy thing with his cowboy boots.
It's very funny. And then Ariana has like a little letter at the end. Oh,
it's really sweet.
I love this. Anyway, I could not find the results of a poll.
Whatever.
But the last that I looked, Kayla and Aaron were still only getting maybe like 10%, if that.
Okay, that's maybe
so
then
they will definitely be most likely at the bottom.
If they do get saved, then that will probably that kind of might show how much swaying there is by production. But I'm still thinking that like they might send Rob and Cassie home because now it's like they've gotten everything they needed out of Rob, and now that they're getting down to the final four, like they really don't need them anymore, or they don't need him anymore.
On the rank your favorite family calls today, Serena and Cordell are first, and Kayla and Aaron are at the bottom.
I believe it completely. Kendall, we meet Kendall's mom and sister. Sister's name is Taylor as well, and I was just like, that goes well. Kayla tells his mom and his sister that he's falling in love with Nicole. That was his first time actually saying that he was falling in love.
That was so cute because you just go, Taylor.
It's like when you talk to me.
Yes. But it cracked me up though because like as because I have a brother, and it just really cracked me up because that was such a Mikey and me moment too, where like I'll say something that he said to me or like something that I'm perceiving, and he'll be like, "Sarah, shut the fuck up. We'll talk about it."
So then we get to Serena and Cordell's turn, and we meet Serena's sister, her niece, brother, and her dog Cleo. Which
that made one of moments that I cried because Serena got all teary-eyed, and then it just got me right away.
Yeah, I know. The letter from Serena's mom was really like I was like, oh, it's so sweet. I was really holding on and hoping that there would be some sort of surprise like entry of her mom.
Mm-hmm.
But she did have surgery. It sounds like the surgery went really well. So she's resting, she's recovering and everything. So
that's gotta be so hard. I was saying that to Mom last night that like I couldn't imagine being like that away from her for that long without being able to talk to her, because like Serena and Nicole and Kayla all were like, oh, they're very close to their moms and like talk all the time. And I like can't imagine being away from my mom for that long with like absolutely no contact. And then also knowing she's having surgery, I would be a wreck. I'd be so like distracted the whole time.
Yeah, that would be really tough to have to like just sit around and wait and see like, is she gonna be okay? Is she all right? Like
it really shows that how like Serena's like badassery. I can't think of a better word. It's late of like she's like so strong because like you wouldn't even know if she didn't say anything that like something was going on at home that she was worried about.
Right.
An icon.
Yeah. I would also say in this one that Cordell definitely passed the family test as well. This one was a very nice, touching moment. I did love at the end.
We cannot forget the shout out that her sister said about Leah and Janae.
Oh, I loved that. I will be the big sister for them.
Sisterhood. That was beautiful.
It's a real golden friendship right there. We've said it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
And I'm glad the show never bothered to break up the friendship.
Yeah, thank God.
They tried. They tried.
They did. They tried and failed.
They failed. Yep. I hope they stay friends for a very, very, very long time, those three.
I feel like they will. They really seem to have like a really, really strong bond.
How can you not, right? When you're having that experience with all these people for that long of a time. I mean, at this point now, they've been gone for a month.
Yeah. Almost 6 weeks.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy. And then we get one by one, it looked like Cordell's mom. We got Cordell's dad, Odell Sr., who's obviously been watching. And so as Odell Sr. was on, I'm looking at Max and I'm just like, I wonder if we're going to see Odell Jr. at all. Right. And then like the screen goes into the Love Island, right, icon. And I was like, man, maybe they just couldn't get Odell in the budget. You know, they spent it all on Ariana and now they can't get Odell. And then he popped up and I was like screaming in my living room. I'm like, ah, there he is.
You know what? Hey, what's really funny about that though is because you already know who it is, right? Meanwhile, I'm over here on our Twitter tweeting, is that the brother? And no idea. I was like, that's the one, right? That's the brother?
Yeah, that was him.
I figured that out afterwards, right? I realized that I figured that out afterwards. But like in the moment, I was like, is that, that one? That's the famous one?
I felt like I watched him do that backwards catch at that Giants game all those years ago all over again. I'm like, you.
But he still plays actively, yeah?
He still plays. I don't know if it's still for the Giants. I don't pay that much attention to football.
No, it sounded like Miami because he said something of how he was living in Miami.
Let me see. Does Odell Jr. still play football? Google it. Yeah, because I don't think he's on the Giants anymore. He's with yep, Miami Dolphins. He's the wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins.
Cool. Cool. I'm not early, so I did not recognize him at all.
You know what was going through my mind the entire time that Odell was on the screen? I said, Daya is out there somewhere just being like, that should have been me! That should have been me!
Dead. I'm dead.
She's like, fuck, man.
I was so close.
James Kennedy, why?
I'm dead. Oh my god.
She's like, we were so close. Yeah, so that's pretty much how they ended it at this point.
Yeah.
They kept it short, sweet, but to the point, you know. And then they pretty much gave us the preview coming up of just what's to come tomorrow. We're gonna get the results of that vote from Tuesday night, right? That we voted on Tuesday.
Yes.
I think we voted on Tuesday after the heart rate challenge.
Yes.
And then that's it. We're gonna have our final 4 couples at this point.
That's insane.
The fact that we're now in Thursday and the finale is on Sunday is wild.
I'm not ready.
I know. I feel like it was just yesterday that we just started this.
I went by so.
It did. We got to figure out what show we're going to cover after this because we still got some time before any other Bravo shows come back.
Yeah, and it does not look like we gonna get Vanderpump.
No, but The Valley I saw started production now at this point.
Yeah.
So
yes,
I think they might have just started this week.
I think so. Brittany's having a bachelorette watch party at Jax's this week.
They've been doing that too for the last couple of weeks. I did do a poll. I tried to see if anybody wanted us to cover the Bachelorette. We got a hard no. Nobody cares for the Bachelorette in our audience, and that's fine. And so because of that, I chose not to watch this season.
It didn't really. It piqued my interest for like a smidgen of a second, and then I just been like, meh.
You know, the Bachelor, the Bachelorette, they've been kind of losing the oomph factor. I did see though that they are bringing back Bachelor in Paradise for this summer, for next year, I should say. So I might have to watch this season if I'm gonna figure out like who is gonna be on Bachelor in Paradise. But and whatever season comes after Jen's right now. But yeah, maybe there's still a chance I might jump in and catch up. As of right now, though, I just finished season 5 of Summer House. I just started Winter House because I was told that I needed to start Winter House in the middle so I can be like chronological. Because I'm a psycho.
Saw that. I saw you post that on our story, and I was cracking up because, like, if that ain't me, bro.
Right? I was like, I need to watch this in chronicle order. How this happened? How did we get here? I think the one place I went wrong though, I watched the first 2 episodes of Winter House today, and I think the one thing I did wrong was not watch Southern Charm. But also Southern Charm has like 9 seasons, and I'm not really ready for that.
No, I forget that they're all connected.
They're all connected.
Yeah. It's like a big, just like triangle of Bravo.
Yeah. So, whatever. I'll probably be missing some of those plot points, but I don't really care at this point. I'm not starting another show. And then after I finish Summer House, I might go back to Southern Hospitality. I watched the first 3 episodes because Vanderpump Robs and I recorded a recap of episode 3 in season 1. He said that should be
Mhm.
coming out in, I think he said beginning of August. So that, keep an eye out for that if you guys are watching. If you guys also happen to watch Vanderpump Robs, I'll be on one of his episodes as he recaps Southern Char or Southern Hospitality, I should say. That's gonna be a tongue twister and confusing. But I actually kind of liked what I saw so far.
Yeah, I watched. I think I watched the first couple episodes after the DJ girl was on with James Kennedy that night.
Maddie, yes.
Yes, yeah, and I was like, oh, and then I just like I fell off because other things called to me to binge watch.
That's fair. That's fair. Have you started watching your Housewives? I saw that the new season started coming on for OC.
Yes, tonight was a new episode. At the same time as Love Island, there was a new episode of OC. So I have not watched tonight's episode yet. Jersey ends. We have 2 more episodes of Jersey, so it's a shortened season, which is mind-boggling because we should only be at like the halfway point of Jersey.
That's weird.
And apparently we only have 2 episodes left. So this makes me think that they had to stop production sooner than they wanted to because of this big blowout fight that supposedly happens.
Damn,
Which
that's
just
when you
also
know it's
leads to the
bad.
fact that why we don't have a reunion. So I'm intrigued.
Well, what's this I'm hearing about a potential like not impromptu, but I guess like atypical reunion that they're trying to have. Andy Cohen's not a part of it as far as what I'm hearing.
Yeah, I think it's like they're trying to get a reunion together like outside of Bravo, but I haven't really seen anything of it. And I didn't know if that was just like rumors or if it was like legitimate. But it at this point, there are like 2 factions of the cast and they don't want to be in the same room as each other. And I think there is actual like don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure there are legal things happening between a couple of cast members because of the fight that they get into in a couple weeks on the show that they also can't really be in the same room as each other right now.
Damn.
So, which is why I have a feeling the reunion was canceled because of a lot of the stuff that's happened behind the scenes and on camera, and it's just the dynamics of everybody. Like it was just not like nothing was going to get done. It was not going to be a productive reunion because it was just going to be screaming at each other.
Was this Melissa and Teresa?
So Melissa and Teresa have not filmed together all season. And if they have, it was very similar to like Tom and Ariana, where it was just at the same parties and they kind of just ignore each other.
Except nobody's pushing them to talk to each other, probably.
Yeah, they don't speak. Rightfully so. I wouldn't want to talk to Teresa either. She's trash. She's got this weird like familial incestual feeling about her brother. Like like boy moms TM with their sons. Like that is how Teresa views Joe. And so like no matter who his wife was, I don't think she ever would have liked anybody.
Yeah.
I don't even think it was like Melissa. I really just genuinely think she was never going to like anyone who her brother got with. Like it's weird. It's gross. It's grody. But like they don't speak. And then Teresa's couple of friends on the show do not speak with like the other side of the cast who's like friends with Melissa. But then there's also fights between the ladies themselves that have nothing to do with Melissa and Teresa. And it's just like this whole just like shitstorm of like toxicity.
Oh my God.
Oh, it's bad. It's so bad. I haven't watched in a long time. And I watched like the back half of last season while it was airing. And so I just hopped on this one because I heard about like the big blow up fight. And then like I was like, oh, now I need to know like who's fighting. Because the last time we had a big fight like this on Jersey, Teresa flipped the table.
The table flip heard around the world.
Yeah. So that's what brought me in was the promise of table flipping. But yeah, so that'll end soon. And then OC started last week. So we're on episode 2 tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
and that looks like it's going to be juicy AF too. Actually, honestly, looks like a better season than Jersey has been. So
Yeah, I've been hearing that there's a lot of hype for OC, which is making it a good sign for me to jump back into Salt Lake.
You really do, because that should be coming out soon as well.
I know.
Yeah.
I've been really.
That's only 4 seasons. You can do that.
I know.
And I told you could skip season. What is it? Season 2. The internet told me I could skip season 2, so I did.
Okay, fine. If I can skip season 2 and not miss a thing, then like I
not
will
really, because you go into season, there's like not a lot of stuff that like because I skipped it and I didn't miss any plot points. The main things happen in like season 1 and then 3 and 4. Season 2 is just kind of just like that weird filler season where like not a lot of things are happening.
Yeah. All right.
It wasn't important. I didn't miss anything. I caught on real fast.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really gotta push past like season 1 at this point. Like, I know everybody was saying the same thing. Season 1 of Salt Lake doesn't really like captivate you in the same way that like other shows probably would, but like it's been a really slow thumbs up. It's been a really slow battle.
Yeah, but you get to season 3 and that's the whole Jen Shaw shit.
Yo. And
then 4 is the season with the housewife Instagram that was like trashing all the Salt Lake housewife women,
right?
And the girl who ran that Instagram ends up being one of the housewives on the show.
Yeah, that was Monica, right?
Yes. So season 3 and 4 are wild.
Yeah, that is pretty insane. You couldn't write that shit.
No, it's so good. And like apparently production had no idea who Monica was and all this. And I don't know. I don't know
if I believe that.
It was so good. But there is a scene at the very end of the season where they're like on the beach discussing what they've just found out. And that felt so producer planted. Like that was so scripted. It was scripted as fuck.
Yeah.
But like the rest of it was really, really. Ooh.
Shoot. Well, it is 11 o'clock now. I know that you have work tomorrow. I have work tomorrow. Most people that are on here probably are working tomorrow. But thank you guys for joining our live. For everybody that has been on here, I will be keeping this live on here for anybody to watch at a later time. But this was a really awesome live recap. And I'll be honest, I kind of wish we started doing this sooner.
I know. We have good ideas too late.
We do have good ideas too late, but you know what? We'll figure out doing this again. Maybe we'll do this again for finale night.
I could be down for that.
Or maybe even we can go live. I'm thinking finale night's on Sunday. Maybe we can go live. Oh shoot, because we got to do our weekly recap on Monday. Unless we go live on Monday night or Tuesday.
Girl, you just tell me when to show up and I show up.
I know. It's also because I'm still like 3 weeks behind on like editing our other episodes. Like I only just put out the week 2 recap on Monday or Tuesday. And I still need to catch up on weeks 3, 4, and now 5. And we're going on 6 right now, and then we're going to record that on Monday. So I need to catch up.
Well, we can record Sunday. Oh, no, we can't because the finale is Sunday, so we have to record Monday.
I'm working anyway on Sunday, too.
Oh, man. I am not. I'm going to the beach.
Very nice. Very nice. Well, there you go. You get to have your beach day. And then we have Monday and Tuesday because my work week goes back to normal this week. So we will definitely figure that out. Faux show.
Faux show.
Faux shows. So thank you all for joining me thank you for joining me, Sarah. Thank y'all for joining us for this recap and for this live. And we will catch you guys on the flippity flip. Bye.
Bye.
How do I end this? Balloons.
How do I end? There's a delay between like my